Hey guys, thanks so much for joining me. Today I'm going to be talking about, or actually demonstrating, how I make my anti-aging smoothie. Now, it's not world famous yet, but it should be world famous because I'll tell you, what I've done is I've taken some really powerful anti-aging foods and kind of thrown them into a very easy to make package. What I find is, what makes it difficult to do smoothies every day or eat healthy every day is how much time it may take for prep and cleaning and so forth. You know, I used to juice all the time, and juicing for me just took so much time, cleaning and prepping and getting all that stuff in there. And then a lot of times I'll read very complicated smoothie recipes that have all this sort of stuff. And so what I want to do is just make something that was simple, to the point, got the job done, tasted great. If I wanted to vary it, I could. And this is what I came up with. This is my anti-aging smoothie. So please, when you get a moment, definitely try this. You're gonna like it. All right, so let's talk about the ingredients. First thing I use organic spinach, all right? So you'll notice whenever I can, I will always use organic foods. And I know you guys have already heard a whole lot about why organic is important, but just straight up, organic foods tend to have a better nutritional profile than their conventional counterparts. And on top of that, organic foods will not have those same poisons that are put on them or in them, because if those poisons are on them or in them and then you ingest them, then now those poisons are now in you. So what's the whole point of eating a food that's supposed to make you healthier while ingesting poisons at the same time? Seems kind of crazy. So if I can, I will always go for the organic choice. So organic spinach. Also use organic avocado, as you can see. Lemon juice. Now, avocados, one of the healthiest foods you can eat, and chock full of fat. I remember back in the 80s when fat was the biggest demon in the whole world, you wanted to stay away from avocados because, oh my God, they had so much fat. But now we realize the fats in avocados are so incredibly good for you. For me, I think it's an avocado a day keeps a doctor away versus an apple a day keeps a doctor away. But that's the way that I think about it. Lemon juice just friggin' tastes good. There's a lot of vitamin C in it. Also has a lot of flavonoids, which scientists will say actually help you fight colds and fight the flu. I use organic broccoli because organic broccoli has a tremendous amount of nutrition and fiber and very few calories. So cruciferous vegetables like this and leafy vegetables like spinach should definitely be a big staple in your life anyway. But getting yourself to eat these on a daily basis becomes pretty difficult, which is why throwing them into a green smoothie really makes sense. Now, I like to use mint for a little bit of extra flavor. Now, you don't have to use mint. When you're making these smoothies, I definitely recommend you vary how you're doing it. So maybe sometimes you don't use blueberries. Maybe instead this time you use a few raspberries. But you definitely want to stay with the lower sugar, higher fiber fruits for sure. Okay? You don't want to be throwing in bananas and pineapples and all that sort of thing. It sort of defeats the low calorie, low sugar purpose of this. Next ingredient, super important, is cinnamon. All right? Why is cinnamon so important? Cinnamon helps the body regulate blood sugar. So if you're struggling with high blood sugar, cinnamon is definitely something you should add to your coffees every single day. Definitely add to the smoothie. It will help your body regulate that blood sugar. It did for me. The next ingredient is turmeric, or turmeric, depending upon who's saying the word. I like to say turmeric mainly because that's the way it's spelled, and I truly believe that was the way it was meant to be pronounced, but I digress. Anyway, turmeric is awesome in the anti-aging battle. Why? Because inflammation is one of the things that kills you and makes your body age. And turmeric has the power to fight that inflammation head on. It is good stuff. And I know it's not something that people normally put in smoothies. People don't really think of turmeric when they do that. But trust me, add the turmeric to the smoothie. You'll like the flavor profile that it adds to it. And again, it's really good for the anti-aging punch. Next ingredient I like to use is stevia. Now, I use stevia as my alternative sweetener for pretty much everything. Stevia does not taste nearly as good as sugar. And it doesn't taste nearly as good as a lot of the other alternative sweeteners. For me though, it is my most convenient of my natural alternative sweeteners. I stopped using alternative sweeteners like NutraSweet and Splenda a long time ago. That stuff I knew was killing me. Now, as you can tell, the ingredients we put into the smoothie are not necessarily very sweet. Okay, I know a lot of people are used to making smoothies with a whole lot of fruit, you know, bananas, pineapples, and all that sort of stuff, which make the smoothies very sweet, of course raise the caloric content massively, and don't nearly give you the anti-aging benefits of a smoothie like this. As far as an alternative sweetener goes, stevia is probably your best choice. I prefer to use it here in the liquid form. Again, it makes it simple. Just put a few drops in there, then I'm good to go. And you can just squeeze it to taste. Okay, so those are the ingredients. So let's get to making the smoothie. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do is take some lemon juice, pop it into there. And one thing, I thought I got all the seeds out. I'm not really sure however you decide to squeeze your lemons, just make sure you get all the seeds out before you do the blend. Then we're going to toss in some avocado, or cut some up here for us. And then the spinach. Now, I like to put a lot of spinach in. All right, there's no set amount, and it really just sort of depends on what you're using. If you're using, you know, like a small blender that can't handle a lot of volume, you just blend what you can. I like to use a Blendtec. So Blendtec is by far my favorite blender. I went back and forth between Blendtec and Vitamix, you know, trying to make a decision. In the end, I went with Blendtec for a couple of reasons. Number one, the blades inside the Blendtec are dull, right? So I don't know if anybody's ever done this, but with blenders, including the Vitamix, you reach in there and it's got those little sharp blades, and you know, you kind of just cut your skin a little bit, and it's just not cool. These blades are dull. These blades, instead of chopping or cutting the food nicely, it basically beats the food into submission. All right, you can blend anything in a Blendtec. I'm sure you've seen these crazy commercials they've got. It's nuts. But anyway, I love my Blendtec. So got in the spinach. Now I'm going to put in some broccoli, blueberries, a couple of sprigs of mint, and again, that, like everything else, is to taste. Now with the cinnamon, get really aggressive. You see this bottle's almost empty? All right, get really aggressive. Just dump a bunch in there. Because when else, you can have the opportunity to get in a lot of ground organic cinnamon, right? This is a good time to do it. Same thing with the turmeric. Just put a bunch in there. Grab your stevia, squeeze a little bit in there to taste, throw in some ice, and then lastly, you're gonna have to get some water in there so that it blends properly. And normally this is just 2 or 3 cups, and it should be fine. Turn that puppy on, then you press, I like to press my little, see a little smoothie button on there? Pretty cool. Okay, so once it's done, and I really don't have to explain this part to you, just open it up, and you drink it. That's freaking awesome. So a couple things you do with this smoothie is, obviously you can add some protein powder, you can add some nuts, you can add just whatever else you want to pack a little bit of different flavor profiles, or if you need some more protein or some more fat, you know, sometimes you can add some macadamia nuts or some almonds, or again the protein powder. Hope you guys enjoyed my demonstration of making my anti-aging smoothie. If you guys get the opportunity to make this every day, it will make an incredible difference to your overall health and give you a nice, good boost to your longevity. Now, if you have any questions or any comments, please make sure you put them below. And also, if you like the video, please like it. And also subscribe to the channel. One other thing, I've also done another video that talks about some of the best anti-aging foods out there. And you notice, a lot of those foods that are on that list of the best anti-aging foods, I put right here in the smoothie. All right? So lucky you. All right here in one nice, simple, easy package. All right, catch you guys later. And also, I do have one more thing for you. I'm giving away a free copy of my book, Fit Beyond 40. All you have to do is click the link right down there below, and that will take you right to the page. No strings attached. You get a free copy of my best-selling book, Fit Beyond 40. All right, thanks again.